T.C Grill, you guys, down here in Marryville. Let's go see what they all about. Hey. I'm sorry?
Having a good ride?
Yeah, mostly working on them. Hey, how you doing?
So that's why I was telling Slappy on the way over.
Somebody with you guys in just a second.
Thank you,
okay?
ma'am.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. That's Slappy Adventure.
That's it.
Oh, it's Slappy's Adventure. On three, Slappy Adventure. 1, 2, 3. Slappy Adventure. I'm thinking, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Sarah. I'll be your
Good.
server.
Thank you, sir.
Tea and coffee are on the house here at TC's between 2 and 5.
Oh, wow.
$1 off on anything on the menu. And folks, I've got stuffed bell peppers. I've got meatloaf on special, mashed potatoes and green beans.
Wow.
Or I have fish and chips, which is a codfish, cornmeal dressing. Or we have the catfish, which is really good. I got grilled chicken.
When you say fish and chips, you're talking about fish. I'm gonna do fish and chips.
Guys, will this be 1 ticket, 2 tickets, 3
Yeah, we're
tickets?
individual.
Me and him on the same.
Sure thing. Boys, what can I get you to drink?
Sweet tea for me.
Sweet tea?
Sweet tea for me.
Well, I'll do sweet tea too.
Okay, for you, love?
I guess the whole table.
I have sweet tea also.
Sweet tea for everybody.
And we want an order of fried mushrooms.
Okay, you want to cool on the room? Yes, good stuff. You're fantastic. Have you guys had them?
Got horse ready sauce. Best in the country.
Bring some fried pickles too.
Okay, you want
No. You're going to eat this. We're going to get
Yeah,
we're going to get the big.
It's a big one.
Oh, okay. And get fried
We'll
pickles.
share it.
Okay.
We'll share it.
Okay, boys, I'll bring out a variety of good sauces too.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome.
All right, let me
I'm
tell
down
you.
with you.
Now listen, let me
Fish and chips.
tell you a good story. Let me tell you a good story. Many moons ago, back in the 80s, one of my best friends from college, when he got out of college and graduated, went to work for, if you remember Quincy's, a restaurant called Quincy's.
Yeah.
He went to we called it the Big Q because it was Don and my buddy. I said, "Oh man, working at the Big Q, ain't it?" So he goes work at Quincy's, and so they work Quincy's, and all these guys, you know, from Quincy's learn each other, and they know each other, and they go to all the same seminars. It's all the managers from all over. So a bunch of them get together and say, "Man, Quincy's is okay, but it's just not doing us the way we want to be done. So let's jump ship." So about 5 of them jumped ship and went to work for. It's no longer in business either. Another steakhouse, okay? And Don ended up getting the one of them, the one he got was over in Pigeon Forge. And so then they worked for a while for this place. I can't remember what the name of it. No, it wasn't Western. Big Q, what was that place called?
Sizzlers.
Duffy's.
Anyway, they worked for it for a few years. They all got together again. They had a buddy named Tom Clark who got them together, who was a Quincy's guy too, and got them together and said, "Hey, listen, I'm going to open a restaurant, and we're going to call it Bel Air Grill." And he said, and I want to know if you guys will come to work for me. Well, they were already working for this other company. Said, "I want you to do both. I want you to be part owners in this." Well, they didn't. I guess they knew when they went to work for the state company they were as a manager. They had signed a non-competition clause in order to be a manager. You can't work here and do something else too. We're in the same business.
I got some for you.
Well, that company found out that all part owners of Bel Air Grill. The only one that was out here was in the old Western Sizzling. Oh, excuse me. The old Yes, like come over here. Like the old Western Sizzling down here across from the airport.
Oh, that was a good place.
And they took that place and they made it their first Bel Air Grill. Okay. Well, Tom Clark is the TC. That's the name of it.
Is it?
That's TC Grill. That's Tom Clark's Grill. This is what TC Grill is. This was the original TC Grill.
Where you guys from?
So Tom comes in and he opens this thing over. Well, they start building them all over the place. Next thing you know, there's 11.
It's our first time here.
And my buddy's making $250,000 a year running this restaurant. Being working with Tommy. Well, they got too big, too quick. They put one out. Hall's had one. Hall still has one actually. Bel Air Grill. Hall's, West Knoxville, Middlesboro, Kentucky. One over here. All this all over the place. Well, they end up losing everything. But TC's Grill stayed. That's the original Tom Clark that had it. In 2014, this couple came up from Florida to visit, and they were just visiting the area and said, man, this would be a great place to live. And they was in the restaurant business in Florida and said, man, honey, we need to move up here and get us a restaurant. And they came and ate here. And they loved it so much they bought this from Tom Clark and his wife and didn't change a thing. It's still TC's. They didn't change the menu. They said, if it works, why the heck we won't screw it up? And these mushrooms. Listen, I used to drive 40 miles just to get a sample of these fried mushrooms.
Really?
I swear to you, they're dang unbelievable. But yeah, so that's the Tom Clark T.C Grill store. My buddies worked for him. It was crazy.
What's on the menu, Claude? What you gonna get?
Well, I'm gonna get
What she said,
I'm gonna follow his lead.
It's just gonna be fish and chips. Yeah, it's not gonna be
Fish and
chips.
chips.
It's
I'm
actually
getting
gonna
the
be fried.
codfish and
But I
chips.
think it's cod. Did she say codfish? Didn't she?
Yeah.
She said cod and catfish.
What you gonna get
I
there?
think I'm gonna try that.
After checking out the menu, now it's time to order.
All that crap, and you know when you're out there, everybody's gonna be out there going shoe platter dancing and stuff while you're trying to eat. We just want to eat. And I'm not about the food really. I'm more about let's ride. If we have a chance to eat, we'll eat. But that was where we all going to ride. Grant, Farmer's Daughter. Well, that's 22 miles away. That's the ride. No, that's where we're going. No, that's the ride. I want to ride. Anyway, so we're down there, and Jim gets on Yelp on his phone and puts in restaurants, and he's reading off these names of the restaurants, and he says all these names. He says, well, there's a Hoochie's.
A Hoochie's.
And I said, Hoochie's, what's that?
It's got 5 stars by 3 people.
I think we passed that little place coming in, didn't we? He goes, yeah, it was that little place on the right.
but you still
And he
gotta change
checked
backwards.
it. Like you said, it was 3
got that
people
too.
done reviews on it. It was 5 stars. So we went back to Hoochie's.
Yeah.
What, it had 3 little tables. Yeah, have 3 little tables that sat 4 people.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Is
it was
it?
the size of about from those people right there to us. This is how big the whole restaurant was, right here. It's all line over here, literally. And I thought, oh
We got
crap!
a Hoochie smash
we got
burger.
the smash burger.
Yeah.
All of us, because we didn't know what to order. We got it. It's written on a chalk thing. They actually take the meat on 2 patties, and while it's cooking, they smash them together.
I got the cheese in the middle.
Yes, it's a smash burger. I never even touched it. And so, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was good.
And reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable. Yeah.
It was reasonable.
You hit the spot.
What can I get for you?
All right, we all come up with a plan. We put our orders in. We got some fried mushrooms and some fried pickles coming. And
Honey mustard, which is homemade, and the ranch, which is homemade. I also have an onion ring sauce that's got a little bit of kick to it. You guys want to try that?
I don't know. I'd say that horsey sauce will have a little kick.
Yes,
to
it will.
Horsey sauce is
When you
good.
eat some horsey sauce, you
Good.
hear
Fried pickles, fried
God
mushrooms.
bless,
Yeah,
guys.
that's when you start.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
had a little word of prayer over our food before we tore into the fried pickles and fried mushrooms. Now, I have to admit that I have never eaten the fried mushroom before. It was pretty good. Not real big on mushrooms. I'm kind of a texture eater. If it just don't taste good, well, if it's got a funny texture, I don't eat them. Mushrooms kind of in my mind, they just kind of had a funny texture to it, but that's just me. But they was good. I did try them. And the fried pickles was excellent. We wolfed those down, and we waiting for the main course now. Whew. Let's get busy. You got it.
So, mashed potatoes, gravy, and green beans.
There's meat.
Mashed potatoes, brown gravy, and green beans. There we go. I've got the catfish.
It's Burke's Garden.
That's right, Burke's Garden.
Burke's Garden is a little area outside of.
Meatloaf with okra.
That does look good. Jesus Christ.
Was that catfish?
Meatloaf.
Burke's Garden.
My meatloaf and religion.
Here we go, darling. Here's your
Got some more
mashed potatoes.
I don't think we had any.
Catfish for you.
Bring it on.
There we go, darling. I'll be right back with your mashed potatoes. Sorry, you wanted no gravy on yours.
Right.
Right back.
I'm gonna spare you guys. Y'all seeing us feeding our faces and enjoying this catfish and fish and chips and mashed potatoes and meatloaf and all that. But this is T.C Grill in Marryville, Tennessee. And we're gonna go for a ride after this.
All right, you guys. T.C Grill down here in Marryville. You see Ron struggling over there. That was awesome. Maybe go for a little ride now. Huh? Yeah. Three wings, 4 wings.